Good morning, guys. This is Tracy with T.R's Tarot Talk 1111. I wanted to apologize to those of you who look forward to my daily vibes. We had a power outage yesterday due to a big thunderstorm, and it just didn't happen. So today is a better day, and we're going to get busy. Today's daily vibe, I've drawn the first energy card, and we're going to do it much differently to cut down the time. My dailies I'm going to try to make my dailies between 15 and 20 minutes long. And then I'm going to do longer readings for like twin flames and soul mates, that kind of stuff. There's going to be variety. So basically just look at the titles and whatever appeals to you, click on it. Because I don't really know what my niche is yet. And I'm just going to keep doing as much as I can. See where we go. Okay, so let's get this adjusted a little bit. There we go. A little bit more of the table. All right, so today's umbrella energy, I'm going to call it. I don't know. Whatever. The energy you're underneath for the day is the Judgment card. Okay, and this is a different deck that I'm using. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And it is tarot, but it's also oracle. I like that about it. But I'd like to read this to you. I know I said I'm going to keep it short, but I like the way this is worded. So the energy of today is one of spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. Boy, I can't read. At times it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, now must be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What once was not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Okay, it's the Judgment card. So yeah, it's a pretty deep energy to be under all day, but I like it because it's change. It's bringing up old things from your past and healing them and judging them, and either judgment's all about resurrection. It's resurrection of things that have happened in your past that you, maybe you thought you healed it, but you didn't, and it's time to reevaluate and look at it again. And usually when something is resurrected with the judgment mentality, it's because you're either meant to complete it. You know, it might be something in your life that you started, but you never completed, but it was part of your soul's contract, so you pretty much need to revisit it and complete the cycle. Also, it's about relationships that perhaps fell to the wayside, but there was no closure, I'm hearing closure. I'm sure I could think of other adjectives, but in my head I'm hearing closure. There are past relationships that might come up today that need to be addressed. They're asking for resurrection, and you get to decide with your highest and best intentions whether or not that resurrection is something you want to move back into the 3D world, into your experience, or if it's something you're meant to heal and close out. Make sure you get your closure, because if you don't, it will come back again. But, you know, it's the beginning of the year, and these cards have been very deep. There's a lot of people waking up and doing things very spiritually in their life. Karmic patterns and karmic relationships, there's a call and a reckoning from Spirit right now for us to move into a higher vibration. And it's necessary because the planet's going to ascend into a higher vibration with or without us. And if we can't vibrate in that space, we won't be here. All right, and you can take that any way you want to. But if you can't vibrate at the same rate or higher than Gaia, Mother Earth, does, you won't be able to exist here. You just can't. You've got to at least vibrate in a space that you can handle the energy. All right, so on to, I do want to shuffle these one more time. So, Spirit, let us know, the collective, January 9th, 2019. What kind of day are we going to have today? What does our day look like? And I'm not doing 3 cards across for each one. I'm doing 1 card. 1 card, Spirit, for the morning, 1 card for the afternoon, and 1 card for the evening. And if we have to clarify, we will, but I'd like to keep this video very informative, but also very easy to view for those of my tribe out there who have busy, busy mornings. Okay, let's do 3 cuts. I'm going to take apparently that one because it wanted to come out. And then I'm going to take 2 more. And we will turn over the bottom card just to see what it is. Guess what, guys? Day number 2, and you still have the Fool. That's wonderful. So we have Judgment and the Fool, 2 major arcanas. Today might be a very busy one for you, at least in the spiritual aspect. All right, so in the morning, I feel like you're contemplating. You might be a little depressed or disillusioned. You might be meditating. But it looks to me like your focus is on, I'm just hearing your focus is on other things, and you might be missing out on an opportunity. The angel here is holding a cup over the head of the young man or woman. I think it's a man, but I'm not sure. And all he can see is the 3 cups in front of him. He doesn't even notice that there's a divine cup being handed to him, something much higher and better than the 3 in front of him. So I feel like Spirit's trying to talk to you. You know, they're trying to get your attention. They're saying, hey, your focus is on the wrong thing. I'm hearing your focus is on the wrong thing. You're focusing on the wrong thing. Okay? I seriously, that's what's repeating in my head. You're focusing on the wrong thing. So in the morning, you're being contemplative. Maybe you're drinking your cup of coffee and you're just, you know, contemplating your day. But not with a lot of enthusiasm, and there's an opportunity for you that you're not noticing. So look around in your environment and think about things you might have put off. Think about things that need to be addressed, you know, because I feel like the divine's knocking on your subconscious door and saying there's something you don't see. Be mindful, okay? Be prepared, because if you can't see it, it's going to be presented, and you're going to need to use your intuition. All right, that's your morning. What's your afternoon? And yes, I'm taking reversals today. I don't know why. There are days when Spirit says it's necessary, and there's days when I'm told not to even bother. It doesn't matter. All right, so in the afternoon, there is a want or a desire to move forward out of stormy waters into something more calm and nurturing. I'm hearing nurturing. Some of you don't get very much nurturing in your life. I feel like the people you surround yourself with aren't nurturing you, and you're not nurturing yourself. So I'm going to give you a little piece of advice that I just am learning myself, but it seems to be a message that keeps being brought to me, is that we are manifesting what we think most of. So if you are depressed and you're wanting out of a sticky situation, or if you're wanting to move away from rough times into smoother times, you can't be constantly harping in your head about, oh, woe is me, my life sucks, I'm never going to get out of here, this is never going to work, because that kind of energy keeps you stuck in that mentality. Whatever you're bringing into the world is what you're going to bring into the world. So, you know, your thoughts are powerful, powerful manifestors. And the fact that this card is in reverse tells me that there's an opportunity that is there or coming that's going to easily propel you out of these stormy waters into smoother waters. But you're going to have to. You're really going to have to not miss the boat. I'm hearing don't miss the boat. All right? So you're going to have to trust your instincts, and you're going to have to manifest with positive thoughts. I can do this. I'm never stuck. If there's not a door, I will create a door. All right, and then you do meditation. You picture yourself creating a door and walking through it. Then you've got to imagine what it's going to look like on the other side. What are you wishing for? What do you want? You know, what you've got a new beginning, and you've got something from your past being resurrected for clearing. Clearing doesn't mean you got to get rid of it. It just means that it's something that has no closure. You either need to love it and forgive it and close it out and leave it in the past forever because you're going on a new journey. Or if it's something that's meant to be resurrected, perhaps there's a relationship that started a long time ago and it had a lot of potential, and life just got in the way and bad choices were made. If it's a divine union of any sort, whether it doesn't matter if it's romance or if it's, you know, if it's divinely guided, like you need to be working there, or you need to run into these people, or you need to be doing this, or you need to be, you know, expanding or growing or whatever. You've got to listen to the divine. You've got to know the message, okay? So, an opportunity, look, here's an opportunity in the morning, but you're just contemplating, you're just like in thought process, and you're missing one of your key elements. Here is wanting to get out of troubled waters into better times. You know, you're hopping on your boat and going away. So for some of you, you might be in a relationship and you feeling stuck there. So there's not going to be a whole lot of movement. This is more of you thinking, I just can't leave. I can't leave. I have way too much invested. I can't leave. But I'm here to tell you that, you know, it's not going to get any better unless you do the work. So today is judgment time. Look at the things in your life that make you want to run away and ask yourself, why do I stay? Okay? And then for your evening energy, oh, we've got Knight of Swords. Yeah, I like this energy. Single-minded pursuit with speed. It's also a victory. I will win. Well, it's the determination of a victory. I wouldn't say it's a victory. I just mean that the person wielding the sword, the knight, is looking for a victory. He's anticipating a victory. You know, this knight can be reckless. He's usually a good defender, defensive. He's spontaneous and passionate. Not real well thought out, even though it is a sword card, and swords are all about clarity. I feel like this archetype brings clarity to others, but he does it just with an inner knowing. It's not well thought out. He's kind of spontaneous. Okay, he can be overbearing, but he always has good intentions. He's determined, stubborn, tenacious, unwavering. And you know, a lot of people who read cards, they just sum it up as, you know, you've got somebody coming in quickly towards you with a truth or a revelation or an opportunity and clarity. Yeah, with a lot of like aggressive energy. Not aggressive in a mean way, but aggressive like a static, charged. I'm hearing charged. You know, you think of a static charge. This knight is statically charged. I mean, he's just boom, 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 boom. He's on his way. So hopefully, whatever you guys have been working on here, this is a day of judgment, okay? And when this comes back at you, it might happen in the evening. You might have something come right back at you in the evening, whether it's a person or a situation that has been around for a while and has never had a solution to it or a completion. And I feel like it's divinely guided. You guys have a lot of divinely guided energy going on. Okay? So, this is your morning, afternoon, and evening. Let's get a couple of words of advice from Spirit, and then I'm going to let you go for the day and bless you and tell you how much I love you. Okay, so we're going to do it quickly. These don't need much talking, so I'm just going to... All right, Spirit. One word of advice from this deck for the people watching. All right, you got two. Who am I to argue with Spirit? Oh, well, they're nice ones at least. All right, so we have, and don't forget your attitude of gratitude. This is our mantra for 2019. Deep breath, guys. Deep breath in your nose, out through your mouth, and say with me, today I rise to meet the day with an attitude of gratitude. Okay? I rise to meet my day with an attitude of gratitude. All that I love and seek, the love that I seek is now seeking me. I really like that. I got to look her up again and give her a proper shout out, because I really loved her video, and that mantra keeps going in my head. All right? The love that I seek is now seeking me. And don't forget, I love money because money loves me. That's a good one too. She put all those out there, and I've been saying them over and over in my head. And I will look her up, and I will, in the next video, give out a nice shout out to her, because I love her stuff. She's so upbeat. She makes me feel like I need another pot of coffee to catch up with her. All right, so ask for guidance, because this is divinely guided, and you've got helpers all around you. If you've got family members that are deceased, that, you know, when they were alive, they were the people you would turn to most for your advice, ask them for guidance. They can hear you. They absolutely can hear you. Okay? And possess self-confidence, guys. Today is not a day of depression. Today is not a day of stagnation, okay? It can be because it's in your cards, but you don't have to own that. You can turn those cards around, all right? Tarot readings are just daily guidance to help you make better choices. And who knows, you might choose to move right on out of there because you've got the Fool's card, new beginnings. So possess self-confidence and ask for guidance. And I'm not going to toss any loved ones because we're going to do a daily love vibe. So if you're looking for romantic advice, tune into that. Okay, I've got two more cards I'm drawing, unless Spirit tosses more out. And then we're done. And I am excited to see what today brings. Judgment's a great card, guys. Something from the past is going to come out of the woodwork. All right, Spirit. Here it is. Thank you, thank you. All right, what did we get? Ooh, communicating freely. Awesome. Throat chakra, guys. I struggle with my throat chakra, always have. I'm a double Cancer. I'm not just Cancer, I'm a double Cancer. Okay, so things are deep with me. And communication, I'm a people pleaser. I've been struggling with codependent behaviors for years, and I feel like 2019, this is my healing, as I'm healing my codependency. So if I say no to you, and I've never said no to you in the past, for those of you who tune in that are old friends, don't be offended. I'm standing in my power. I'm learning to delegate my energy to the places that are necessary for this time in my life. I'm trying to learn not to be codependent. Okay? So communicate from the depths of your being. Don't be afraid to talk, guys. You know what? if you're surrounded by the kind of people that I have been known to be surrounded, I have all kinds of people around me. I have wonderful, beautiful, loving, supportive people, and then I have some of those people that are just toxic and codependent relationships, and those are the ones I'm working on. Okay, but we have to remember to step into our power, possess self-confidence, and communicate freely. It's important for this healing to happen that you're underneath right now. I got a new deck, and I'm a little disappointed because I bought it off of eBay, and I was expecting, I've seen this deck before. Okay? I don't remember the name of them, but I saw them on eBay, and I was all excited because they were inexpensive. I think it was like 12 bucks. Wisdom Oracle cards. All right, I've seen them on several channels, and I really like them. However, they're supposed to come with a book, and they're supposed to be large, like these ones. And I got them in their little itty-bitty things. It's like a pocket deck or something, and it did not come with a book, which highly disappointed me, because I liked the video I watched where they read from the book. There was some really good meanings. So, maybe you guys are familiar with these. Maybe you'll know what the book reads, but I don't. So I'm just going to ask Spirit for one card for the day, and then we're wrapping it up. One card. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys. Time for flexibility. Okay? Be flexible. It's a 19, which reduces to a 1, which means new beginnings. The same thing as, well, the Fool is actually a 0. So it would be, you know, the leap that you take after the Fool. But be flexible. Don't be so set in your ways that you are not willing to accept a divine cup when it's brought to you. Okay? When we get hurt by people, or when we get hurt by circumstances and situations beyond our control, we tend to become inflexible. We become stiff and closed off, and walls build up, and things can get pretty thick. So remember to be flexible. Remember to speak your truth. Communicate freely from the depths of your being. Remember to be self-confident. Ask for guidance. Your ship's there waiting for you to carry you into smoother waters, but you're going to have to do the work, guys. You're going to have to do the work. You can't just hop on a bus and run away, because whatever's there, this Judgment card will bring back to you over and over again until you heal it and release it or resurrect it, because perhaps it was meant to be with you forever and ever, and you just didn't accept it. So be flexible. All right, and trust, because the divine sends us what we need. But you got to go inward, and you got to listen and have clarity. Have an attitude of gratitude. Okay, so that's the end of today's daily vibe for today is Wednesday, January 9th, 2019. Don't forget to meet every occasion at its highest vibration. And don't forget, my love tribe, that I love you with all my heart, and I am so grateful that you are here. Okay, and let's grow together. Have a good day.